Hello lovelies! For today I'm going to be taking you through my favorite DAISO purchases that relate to journaling. So DAISO is one of my favorite places to just look for stationeries and other things, but mainly stationeries because because most of you know stationeries from Japan are actually really high quality. So I actually really like going to DAISO to browse their stationery sections and stuff. Before I bore you out too much, let me just go straight to it. So the first thing is these set of craft knife and the craft knife blade. So I actually got this a while ago. I think you'll probably already seen me use it. I just put it back into the packaging just to show you guys this is what it usually comes with. So if you want to look for it in your local DAISO, it's just so hard to take out. If you want to look at it in your local DAISO, you can look for it easily. This is craft knife, and this blade is actually replaceable. So if you find that it's not cutting well and it's starting to be blunt, you can get the refill, and it gives you 10 of those, and it comes in this really like, I really love the packaging of this because look, there's a section to put your used blade. So this section, as you can see, that blade, I've already used that one, and you just have to slide it here so it's easy for you to throw out, instead of just putting it in your rubbish bin and it might poke people. You just keep it here until the whole thing runs out, and then you can dispose it safely. And also I really love this thing. Look, that's how it takes out, and then you take it out, but it's just like, it's so fuss free, and like, it's a really great design. So that's my number one favorite. I've used it a ton. Like, you've probably seen it all over my videos. I really like this, and it's refillable. I always love things that are refillable. My second one is this skeleton binder clips, and I think you've seen it a lot as well. These are my kind of like, I got one each because I use this clip to bind my inserts as well. When let me show you. I kind of store it with like a little bit of paper, so when I'm doing my inserts, I can just clip it on straight away and won't like mark the paper. I use it a ton for that, and also for like having pages open, but sometimes also for like packets for your snacks. You can use those as well, just so the air doesn't get in and it stays fresh. And I really love the look. It's a rose gold kind of metal. I think they actually sell the gold one as well, if I remember correctly, but this one is my favorite. And the next one is this double-sided tape. This one is actually the thin one, so you can see it's the 5mm. It's really small, but what I also really love about this packaging is they have like a little ruler on the side, and they have something to cut your tape with as well. So if you want to get the tape, you kind of just like, oh, I want 5 centimeters, and then you just take it out. So it's like the design of the packaging is really good, and I like to use it to make my ephemera book because it's nice and thin. But they have other sizes as well, so if you ever need a bigger size than this, I think it's the smallest one they have, but if you ever need a bigger size, then they surely have that one too. So this has been like a lifesaver for me. So that's most. Oh, okay, one more is, you probably already seen this a lot as well. This I got from DAISO. You can probably get it in your like local pharmacy or something as well, like drugstore, but the one in DAISO has little like clips like that, and it's been a lifesaver for me to peel off things and put things in, because sometimes my fingers are a bit fat and it's like, you know, covering the things. so that has been really useful as well. So that's all the tools I have, and then now we go to the fun part. Daiso also sells a lot of washi, but their styles are mostly like cutesy ones, which not entirely my style. So but they do have this like subtle, even though the color is a bit bright, but the pattern is a little bit more subtle. It's the one that I like. And then sometimes they sell gems like this, where it's just like grids or like polka dots, and those are the ones that I like. So they don't always have it, and the thing with Daiso is they don't always have the same things every time. So usually with me, if I find something I like, I almost immediately grab it, because I know next time I go it probably won't be there. So that's the general thing with Daiso, because they rotate their stock often. So another thing I've been liking from Daiso is they have all these cute memo pads. These ones are like the Shiba Inu and the cat. Let me open it for you. These are basically just fun things to add to your spreads, or like to give to pen pals. Sometimes I like cute things as well. So you see, that one is really cute as well. So that's memo pads. And I found this ones as well, which is more my style, because it has a lot of like flower details. So that is very nice. It's also nice to write notes to pen pals, or you know, put it in your journals. It's a little bit bigger than the standard size. That's the only bad thing about it. And that's another design as well, which is pretty cute. So I like those as well. And they also sell lots of like pen pal stuff, but this is the only one that I've got. I actually wanted to get more, because look how cute this is. They're like little squirrels and acorns and stuff. I've given it to some of them to my pen pals as well, but I really love how cute it is. I actually want to get more, but I haven't been able to find any other designs of this. See, that's why I told you to, like, if you find something you like in Daiso, you just get it straight away. And this one is probably already familiar to you that watches my favorite videos, because I have it in my September favorites, this one particularly. But I recently went back to Daiso and they have some more. Look, it's actually very cute. They're like clear stamps, so you need an acrylic block, but Daiso has it for you. There you go. So you can get your stamp block and your clear stamps there as well, and they have like a few cute designs. I'm actually surprised to find these two, because I find that Daiso usually have mostly like the cutesy kind of things, but this is very kind of vintage inspired, so I actually really like it, especially because it has like all those stamps details, and also they have Australia here, which makes me a little bit happy, because obviously they're from, it's a Japanese brand, and to have Australia there, just like, good job Daiso. I guess that's it. I also like to get their notebooks. Should I? Yeah, I'll get one for you. This is actually one of my favorite notebook from Daiso. The pages are actually quite nice, and it's blank paper, so it's good for, like, I use it for my calligraphy practice, or for if I need to jot things down. I think they come in this is the B something size, B4 maybe. Yeah, I think they come in A4 as well, and maybe in A5. I can't remember if I see it on A5, but I think there's a smaller size than this, so I think they might have an A5, but they definitely do have a B6. I mean B4. I think this is B4 or B5. I don't know this size. Let me bring you a comparison. Actually, this is A4. No, it is B5. Look, this is B5 from Muji, and it's nearly the same size. So this is B5. Okay, I'm gonna compare it with this. This is A4 size, so it's just a little bit smaller than A5. A4. There you go. So that is my favorite notebook. That's my favorite notebook from DAISO. It's, like I said, sometimes I even take it apart a little bit if I just want like nice paper, because their paper are actually quite decent. So also something I forgot to mention when I was recording the first video, so this is like an add-on video, I guess. So DAISO also sell this whole reinforcement label, which looks like those cute donut stickers that you see everywhere. What I like to do is actually stamp them with designs. So hang on, this one that I've stamped before already, like half of it. Just make sure you have something at the back to you can stamp it here, I guess, because this will be, this is the hole, so whatever you stamp through will stamp to the bottom. So just make sure you have some kind of what do you call it, like a base for it to stamp. This is a teeny tiny like description stamps that I got, that I thought it was going to be readable, but it turns out to be these teeny tiny words. But I actually really like it to use it for texture stamps to do in kind of things like this. So I'll stamp it for you to see. This is what I like to do with my donut stamps. So we'll just make sure you lay them where you want it, and then give it a nice squeeze. So it's not meant to be very readable because it's teeny tiny, but I feel like that for a donut sticker is kind of cute design. Can you please focus? Yes. See, it's kind of like it has little writing that you can't really tell. So I actually really like it for that. So that's that. So they sell it in this pack of 14, I think 14. I cannot read Japanese, but I just assume. So there's a lot of those in there. There's 490 little of those stickers, and there's only 280, and then you can customize it with anything that you want as long as you've got the stamps for it. If you got teeny tiny little leaf stamps, they'll probably look cute as well. I wonder if I can try that today. I got my acrylic stamping block and my huge clear stamp stuff. Let's see if I have. Okay, this thing have teeny tiny leaves that I might be able to utilize. That's probably the tiniest leaves that I have. So I'm gonna stick with that. Actually, that might be cute too. Those. But let's try it with it first. Just gonna lay it out quite close to each other so it's easier to stamp. Okay, ready? I've never tried this before, so you guys are trying it for the first time with me. You just have to find where it looks nice. I think that is quite cute. See, I think that's pretty cute. So yeah, that's another thing that you can do. I really love doing some something like that, because that can be anything you want it to be. So anyway, that's that for an addition. Hope you enjoy that, and hope you enjoy the rest of the video. That's all for my DAISO favorites. I hope you enjoy. I hope you find something that you like. And if you haven't ever checked out DAISO, obviously you should, because there's a connotation of DAISO just being like a dollar store, but the quality of their things are actually pretty decent. So if it's actually good for you to check out as well. So that's it. Hope you enjoy this little talking video of me just gushing over DAISO stationeries, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye. Quiet, not sharp anymore. You just turn this thing at the back, and then you can actually take it out. Hang on.